based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Okay, 30 seconds to go. I have no idea whether Kinni is going to be connected or not. It says it's connected, but I have a sneaking suspicion something's wrong. Let's see what happens. So the treadmill is moving. Am I moving? I think I am. I think I may well be moving. Okay, so we are off. It's the Film My Run 500. Welcome along. We're going to climb 500 metres. Hello to Amanda, who's going to be late because she is waiting for Zwift to update. Hello, Todd. Todd is with us. Oh, Amanda's just made it in time. Tina's just logging in. Hello, Tina. Sebastian is there. Christoph is there. Hi, guys. Nice to have you with us. Not Heather, apparently. So is that Sebastian? So Sebastian, the other Sebastian has joined us. I think Heather's husband, Sebastian, has joined us, as well as the other Sebastian, if that makes any sense. Mike Wright is with us. Hello, Mike. Nice to have you with us. Kirkpatrick is there as well. Is that Clive Finnemore as well? Now, I can't do any typing today, guys, because my phone is over there, and my other phone, Elsa is using my other phone because hers is broken. So I cannot type on screen, unfortunately. I hope nobody minds. So can somebody... Oh, I'll tell you what I can do, though. There we are. As always, we're live broadcasting. I can do some pre-programmed messages, but I can't do any live typing because unless I use the keyboard, but that's just a nightmare. Right, treadmills up to 12%. I've just realised I've got the zero shoes on, so I need to take the zero shoes off. There we are. And in a minute, we'll find out how accurate I've been at starting the tread. Oh, no stream anymore. What's happened to the stream? Christoph says no stream anymore. Don't tell me the live stream's died. Is YouTube working all right? Tina Beard has the stream. Amanda Allison just had to refresh it. That's annoying. I'm sorry. If you've got problems with the stream, Mike Wright says the stream's working for me. Thank you, Mike. Sebastian says the stream's okay. Maybe it's Facebook. Okay. Anyway, it apparently is working now. Right, good. We are... Oh, I haven't started my watch. We are in New York, and we're going to climb 500 metres. It's a bit cold here in the UK. It's been raining and actually snowing in some parts of the UK today. Snowing. Would you believe it? We had a little tiny... a little sliver of snow, but nothing to write home about. Somebody's stream went to adverts. Don says the stream looks fine at my end. Sebastian says the stream is okay. Todd is going for 15% all the way today. Wow, Todd. That is mad. You won't find me going at 15%. But you will find me hoping that I can keep my heart rate fairly low. Because I had a really good run on Sunday. Really comfortable. Heart rate was really low. And felt good. So I'm hoping that I can keep my heart rate low today. We've got 4k to go up the hill. Tina is here for the XP and the company. I'm glad she said the company as well at the end there. Let's see. So the Film My Run 500 now, well known throughout the world for issuing vast amounts of XP to help you get up to level 30, which is now the top level in Zwift running. I am at level 26, but each kilometre that you complete here, and we've got 4 kilometres to complete, each kilometre that you complete, you should receive vast amounts of XP bonus. This is the first run of marathon training for Amanda today, so that's good. What marathon are you targeting, Amanda? I'm sure you've told me and I've just forgotten like an idiot. Christoph says something keeps killing his connection. Zag or Zwift or something. Oh, Zwift companion app keeps killing his connection. That's annoying. Okay, so 70 metres, and let's see what we get for our first lot of XP. Mind you, that's not the end of the kilometre though, is it? That's just the arch. Let's see what happens when we get to the arch. So see what we get at the arch. But it's usually at the end of every kilometre, I think. Mind you, that usually is an arch, isn't it? So anyway, let's see what happens at this arch. I hope you're all okay, by the way. I know most of you are listening or watching on the live stream. Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope yesterday was good for you. I did a track session yesterday after my marathon on Sunday, but I tried to keep it relatively relaxed. Right, okay, here we go through the arch. Let's see what XP we get. 102 XP. 102. Brilliant. And Kinni has increased my speed perfectly in time. Well, just like a couple of seconds afterwards. Todd got 51 XP. Yeah, that makes sense, Todd. If you're not on accelerated XP, so everyone who's on accelerated XP gets 102 XP. People who are not on accelerated XP would get 51. That makes sense. Again, apologies if you're just wondering why I'm not typing on screen. I cannot do that today. I can't type on screen today in game because I don't have the facility to do it. My phone is over there running the Kinni app, and my other phone that I often use, my daughter is using it because her phone is broken. Todd, you get accelerated XP if you were already on level 21 prior to the increase in levels. Then you would have accumulated some XP in the background. So say, if you'd been on level 21 for 6 months beforehand, you would have accumulated 6 months worth of XP. Now with accelerated XP, what's happening is you get the XP given to you in drips. So Todd's on level 15. Okay, so that's why you're just on standard XP. Amanda is training for the Mont Blanc Marathon, which she did the half marathon last year. So hill training is a very good idea. So that's what we're doing today, is 4 kilometers of climbing, basically. No rest. In fact, we just get faster. So it's not an interval session. It's just a continuous climbing session. The treadmill is at full whack, 12%. So you just have to keep going, and we keep getting quicker. And you have to stay up on your toes to strengthen those calf muscles. If you've never done it before, it can be quite tiring. But if you keep at it, it does get marginally easier. Your calf muscles do get a little bit stronger. What's Heather lying about? Yeah, it's not Heather. I think it's Sebastian, because it says not Heather, so I'm guessing it's Sebastian. My name is not Heather. I might have to jump off in a minute and open the doors as well, because it's now pretty warm in here already. Sebastian says, hashtag communication equipment for Stephen. Yeah. Why should my daughter steal my spare phone? Yeah, Sebastian is correct. You get the extra XP at every arch. It's not necessarily every kilometre, because that first arch is only after... Is it 600 metres or 400 metres or something? The first arch? 400 metres is the first arch. So, yeah, it's not after every kilometre, it's after every arch. And we have 200 metres to go before the next arch. And I think just before that I will go and open the door. So I had a great weekend. Saturday, I went to a lovely country park called Southwater Country Park, and I ran the Horsham park run down there, up there. Gave it my best shot. Came in 9th place. Not that it's a race. And enjoyed that. Lovely place to go for my 199th park run. And then on Sunday, I was local for our Stenning Stinger Marathon. And the Stenning Stinger Marathon is one I've done four times before. And it is basically just all the local trails that I run every week. It's the trails that I know like the back of my hand. And normally, Stenning Stinger around this time of year, it's very, very muddy. But for the first time ever that I can remember, it was almost bone dry. And we had an absolutely superb fast run. Fastest time by 10 minutes, 11 minutes for me. So my previous fastest time on that course was 3 hours 55 minutes. Back in about 2017. So about 6 years ago. But this time I came in 3 hours and 44. Which I was really pleased with considering I was only going for a relaxed, a pacey, but relaxed run. Let's see what we get at this arch coming up. So just about to hit 1 kilometre. Speed will increase. 140. Looked like 140 XP. Oh, right. Tina thinks it was 240. I think it was 140 with 20 behind, Tina. So you got the 20 behind for your 250 metres, and you get 140 for extra XP. That's what I think. Tina says you could be right. Hey, that's quick today, isn't it? The delay is not very much at all. So we're at 6 kph now. Kinni has automatically increased my speed, and we are away up the hill on the sky roads of New York with just over 3k to go. We just get quicker, so every kilometre we add 0.5. So it'll be 6.5, then 7. Oh, actually at the end we jump up to 8, but only for 200 metres. Thanks for the ride on, Mike. I can issue ride-ons, can't I? But they have to be individual. I can't do it via the app. So I'm not logged on to ZCA this morning. Yes, Sebastian says 140 plus 20. Right, let me just jump off and open the door, so it's going to get very warm in here. It was cold when I started, but definitely not now. So that was my weekend. What about everybody else? I was, funnily enough though, once I saw my results, I was annoyed because even though I told myself it was a training run, I was to take it relatively easy, even though I was going to push it a little bit. I was hoping to come in the top 20, and I came 23rd, and I was hoping to be first in my age category, and I came third in my age category. Seven minutes behind the winner of my age category. So I was afterwards, I was a little bit annoyed about that, but you know, who cares? Who cares? Michael Hasser, thanks for the ride on. So yeah, what did you get up to at the weekend, everyone? I should really have some moments of silence during this run, just to keep my heart rate down. Amy Green, hello Amy, hope you're well. We're back on with another week of Zwifting. We'll be Zwifting every day. We'll be on tonight. Hard run tomorrow, interval session tomorrow. Back on Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday for the long Paris Marathon run. Right, Sebastian Vod is now trying to get to the root of the Heather thing. Is it Heather being funny, or is it Sebastian? That's what we're all dying to find out, and Sebastian has directly gone and asked the question. Let's see what not Heather says. Heather on YouTube says, yes, Zwift has seen through my cunning disguise and is now only giving me 20 XP. Not Heather is now slowing down. She's not desperate for the extra XP at all. That still doesn't answer the question. Right, I am going to be quiet for 2 minutes. See you later, Amy. Bye-bye. That doesn't count as talking, by the way. Neither does that. Running in time to the music. Okay, we're over a mile in. We've got 2.5k left to go. Schenk, thanks for the ride on. Todd is still struggling at 15%. Tina is enjoying it at 4%. I'm at 12. By the way, thank you once again to Marcus and Sarah for joining Victoria and myself. I know it was a bit chaotic, but for joining Victoria and me and helping us with the live stream for the Paris Marathon training session on Saturday. That was awesome. Todd's heart rate is 143. Mine's just gone on a dip. It's about 125, mine. Tina says Saturday was fantastic. Thank you, Tina. It was a lot of fun. We will do it again. Not this week, and I know that Sarah is very busy with work from now. Heather says it was very enjoyable on Saturday. The time passed very quickly. Yes, I mean it does when you're having chats like that. Elaine, thank you for the ride on. When you're chatting away like that, the time does tend to fly by, doesn't it? And dealing with all the technical issues, making sure everything worked, was a challenge in itself. But it was good fun. So yeah, we will definitely do that again. And you know what though? If any of you guys want to come on the live stream and do something like that, like what Sarah and Marcus have done, just come and join me for the run and come on camera, you're more than welcome to. Right, that was another big jump of XP there. At the end of kilometre 2 and up we go to 6.5. Kinni automatically changes the speed for me. Right, Sebastian Votz is now suggesting he's not Sebastian. Sebastian, maybe you should change your name to Heather. Change your name to The Real Heather. Tina's going to level up soon. Yeah, I've still got a little way to go. Jan Valedens, thank you for the ride on. Cheers, Jan. Yeah, I'm nowhere near halfway through level 26 yet. About just over a quarter of the way through level 26 for me. With 2 kilometres to go, just over 2k left of the Film My Run 500 this Tuesday morning here in the UK. If you want to do the Film My Run 500 tonight, you can at 7 p.m. or at 1 a.m. if you're in the States. Spence, thanks for the ride on. Yeah, if you're in North America or South America and you want to do the Film My Run 500, there is one at around about 6 p.m. your time in the States, 1 a.m. UK time for this event later on today. And there's also one at 7 p.m. UK time. "20 degrees in Bulgaria today. On Sunday it was 24. Summer has arrived," says Todd. I wish it had arrived here sooner. Right, heart rate 130, so I am going to be quiet again for a minute or two. Thierry, thanks for the ride on. Well done, Heather, who is supposed to do 19k today. So she did 15 kilometres before this run. Well done. So maybe it's not Sebastian then. Maybe it is Heather, who is not Heather. Steph Coet. Thank you, Steph, for the ride on. And B-Run as well from Thailand. I've just worked out why Heather has called herself not Heather. So Heather has been complaining at all of us for cheating at getting all this extra XP. But she's finally given in and joined the run to get the extra XP. I think, and also, Heather, though, I think we have to say it is legitimate. It is legitimate XP. Because we can now see the only reason it's garbled is because you're getting two lots of XP at the same time. You're getting the big extra XP jump and the 20 XP standard. Time for a heart rate and form check. Heart rate 131. $182 for Amanda. That's not too bad for you, Amanda. 141 for Todd, who I think is still at 15%. Good work, Todd. Okay. So, yeah, Heather says, I'm not sure getting this extra XP is legitimate if you're just walking with no incline. Well, yeah. Yeah, maybe you should be running a little bit. Oh, I don't know. Do what you need to do, Heather. It's no business of mine what you do. You get on with it and enjoy yourself. G-Wack. Thank you, G-Wack. The ride on. And thank you, Clive, for the ride on. Hello, Clive. Who's probably watching in his car somewhere on his way to his next appointment. Oh no, he's running. Clive is running. Very late join, he says. Thanks, Clive. Hello. I am not waiting for you at the end, Clive. Right, Tina is running, but she's at 3%. That's all right, Tina. You do what you do. Do what you can do. Don't worry about anyone else. Don't worry about me moaning. Matt, you never worry about me moaning, do you? Let's be fair. Clive hasn't had time to get changed, so he's basically running in his pants. I hope you're not live streaming, Clive. I'm well aware it changes nothing, Tina. Half an hour done. About 11 minutes to go. Next XP drop is imminent. Looks like 190 there or something. Level 23 for Tina. Well done, Tina. And we're up to 7 kph. 3 kilometres done. Just over 1 kilometre to go. 10 minutes to the end. 198 XP then we got. Because Todd got 99. Todd got 99, so we got 198 there. Plus the 20. Right, another quiet time for me now. 2 or 3 minutes of being quiet. Sebastian has changed his name to Heather. Hilarious. It was the best I could do in a short time without the camera angles messing it up. Yes, Todd, I'll be running on Zwift tonight. Right, tour of Watopia, 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. Central European time. Thanks for the ride on, Magic. Right, I'm surprised nobody else has changed their name to Heather. I want everyone to change their name to Heather before the end of the run. None of you can be bothered, can you? Lazy. Yeah, Amanda can't be bothered. Too much effort, she says. Says the woman who's going to run up Mont Blanc. Heather thinks this is outrageous. Heather, you've just moved on from illegal XP points being outrageous to us all calling ourselves Heather being outrageous. Well done, Clive. I mean, well done, C. Heather. Come on, Christoph, Todd, Mike, come on. Come on, you've got 400 metres to change your name to Heather. Clive, we're not waiting for you. You can do that on your Todd. That's on your own, by the way, Todd, sorry. That's an expression. But doing something on your Todd is like a British expression for doing something on your own. Ah, well done, Todd. Todd is now Heather. Brilliant. Heather is easily outraged. Tina wants her lunch. Okay. Now, heart rate, max heart rate, 146. Training is working. That was comfortably below 150. So, I did nearly 100 miles last week, about 155k, which is about 98 miles. 97 miles. So, we're getting to the highest week this week. I think I'm going to do my highest week of mileage. Should do 100 miles this week. And then we'll start dropping it back. But from what I can see, from the runs that I'm doing and the heart rate that I'm getting on these runs, it looks very much to me like the training is working, because that heart rate there was comfortably below 150. And I very, very rarely get that. Very rarely. You know, normally we hit 150 at least in that last 200. And quite often I hit 150 in the final kilometre. But we were nowhere near. Luke Harrison says, well done, everyone. Thank you, Luke. Come and join us sometime, Luke. Amanda says, well done, Stephen. Thank you, Amanda. So, yeah, so following a good park run on Saturday, a good Paris Marathon training session with Marcus and Sarah on Saturday evening, a good marathon on Sunday morning, we are now well on the way to where I want to be. That none of that says that I am definitely going to do a sub-3 marathon in Paris. We all know it could be boiling hot, which will put pay to anything. Something might happen, or I may have misjudged my training and simply not quite be fit enough. Whatever happens, I'm going to give it my best shot in Paris with Marcus, and at the moment it looks like things are going in the right direction. So there we go. Heather says, well done all. Thank you, Heather. Appreciate it. Clive is still going because he only just got back from work in time to join very late. So he's still got another half an hour left to run. But we're not going to wait for him. But I am going to walk to the end of the Park to Peak route. So at 0.3, 30 metres or so. Is it 30 metres or 300 metres? 300 metres, isn't it? Maybe I won't walk all the way. Yeah, 0.3 of a kilometre. Yeah, it's 300 metres, not 30 metres. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's get to 4.5. Let's get to the next XP drop at 4.5. Next 20 XP. We're going to do Tour of Watopia tonight. So Tour of Watopia has started this week. So we're going to do 6 p.m. UK time. That's 7 p.m. Central European time. 7 p.m. midday. No, that's still not right. 2 p.m. Eastern time and 11 a.m. Pacific time. I think that's right. 2 p.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Pacific. Come and join us for Tour of Watopia at 6 p.m. tonight UK time. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Clive. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Sebastian. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Amy, who's gone now. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Sebastian. Thank you, Heather and Heather and Heather and Heather. And Mike. Thank you, Mike, for joining. And Mike Morris is there as well. Thank you, Mike Morris, for joining. Christoph Hermans, thank you. I think that was everyone. Anyway, okay, good. Right, we're done here. I am going to press the button on my phone and we will see you all tonight. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching and taking part. Well done all. Look at my avatar still walking. Right, is it? We need to tell them about that. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.